Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix vocals to sound like Don Toliver on the song Body. Now, if you guys do want this vocal preset for yourself, you guys can cop the Don Toliver Body vocal preset over on my BeatStars store. I'll leave a link to it at the top of the description. But stick around because I'm going to be going over all of the plugins on this chain.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on you. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town, human lover with her. Baby, come here, I'ma grip on ya. Y'all people ain't got nothing to say, or what you gonna say about her? Y'all know I pull up with spray, no I don't play about her. Y'all know I'm finna go late, y'all I'm gonna stay around her. Call me Cassius Clay, oh I go crazy about her.
Rightio, first up in the chain, I did use Melodyne. Melodyne is manual pitch correction. Yeah, auto-tune didn't nice me completely. My takes weren't great, so I manually fixed some of the pitching. Then after that in the chain, we got Waves Real Time. This is Waves' version of auto-tune. As you can see here, we got a very fast speed and note transition. The speed's at 2.3 and the note transition's at 5. And then obviously we set the key. Yeah, with those two plugins, we're sounding like this.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on you. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her.
Yeah, definitely a long way to go. That's why up next, we got our first EQ. Here, we're using the FabFilter Pro Q4, probably the greatest EQ of all time. And yeah, I'm just cleaning up the vocal. Usually I don't even add some, but I saw a video and someone was doing this, so I gave it a go and it came out alright, but I usually don't recommend this. First, you want to clean up the vocal before you start adding stuff, and usually you want to do a lot of subtractive EQing before adding, you know. Here, we're just removing all the boxy, boomy frequencies. Super boomy right there. Let me solo the vocal and move this over here.
When I'm touching on,
as well as boxy frequencies.
H-Town, human lover.
Quite boxy. It's like nasally frequencies.
With a
again, a little bit nasally, but more harsh. That's why I wanted to deduct that. And then I'm just boosting a little bit of the high end as well. It's quite harsh. Usually I don't do that, but I wanted to give it a go. After that, in the chain, we've got our first compressor. Here we are using the CLA 76. The input is at 30.8 and the output's at negative 16.8. We've got a fairly fast attack and fast release. We're just using this compressor to control the dynamics, glued the vocal into the mix a little bit better.
baby, come here, I'ma grip on ya. Y'all people ain't got nothing to say, or what you gonna say
controlling the
about
peaks
her?
big time.
Y'all
That's
know
why
I
the
pull up
ratio
a
is so
spray.
high.
No, I don't play about her. Y'all know I'm finna go late, y'all I'm gonna stay.
Make the volume like more even to dumb it down for you lot. After that in the chain, this is usually secret sauce, but I'm going to be showing it to you guys, so make sure you hit that sub button. I'm not playing around. Usually I don't show this, so hit that sub button. This is the secret sauce right here. Actually, to be fair, this isn't really secret sauce because I'm not doing too much. But next up in the chain, we're using the SSL EV2 channel. Here, we're not doing too much. We're boosting a little bit of the high end, some of the 9K range, boosting the tiniest bit of the mid range. Again, tiniest bit of the low end, taking out some of the really low ends, taking out a bit of 150. We've got a filter low cut at, what is that, 89.7. And then we're also using this knob, this mic knob. This like adds drive to the vocal. A little bit of saturation, some drive. We got that set to 2. So without it, we're sounding like this.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya.
And then with,
She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her.
given that bright, saturated Don Toliver feel kind of. But then after that, we are using the C6 by Waves. This is a multi-band compressor, really just controlling all of the different ranges. Low end was quite boomy, so yeah, we're controlling that.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya. She don't tell me no.
I liked the way that sounded, so I boosted it a little bit.
I'm out of control when
Still
I'm crushing
compressing it.
She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town, human lover.
Controlling the high end, making sure it's not too bright.
She don't tell me no when I'm touching
More
her.
boxy frequencies.
I'm out of control.
I like that as well. That's why I boosted that as well.
I'm out of control when I'm.
Really shaping the vocal how I wanted it.
I'm out of control when I'm
A
crushing
bit full and
on
in
ya.
your face.
She don't tell me no when I'm touching.
And I'm boosting the bits I liked and ducking some of the bits I didn't like. After that in the chain, we're using the Magma BB tubes, just saturating the vocal a little bit. With the beauty mode at 14 and the beast mode at 4. This is just adding some harmonics, making the vocal sound more saturated, more full, more colorful.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya.
Bit dull without
She
it.
don't tell me no
With it.
when I'm touching on her.
Gives it more character. I like that. After that in the chain, we got a de-esser, just de-harshing the vocal, making sure it's like easy on the ears. All those S's, T's, all the sibilants isn't too harsh on the ears.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya. She don't tell me no when.
That's good. After that in the chain, we're using the PukeTech EQ. This is usually a secret sauce, so make sure you hit that sub button. Do that right now. I'm giving you 5 seconds for 3, 2, 1. And also subscribe to the collaborated channel, the Bailey Vocal Presets channel. Soon, all of my vocal presets videos will be going on that channel. Here, we're just brightening up the vocal the tiniest amount and attenuating some of the low end as well.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya. She don't tell me no.
Again, just really shaping the vocal how I wanted it, brightening it up, getting rid of some of the muddy frequencies. Next up, we got another de-esser. We're using sibilants. I brought in a lot of harsh frequencies by doing that with the PukeTech EQ. That's why I brought this in.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya.
Just to tame all of the harsh resonance. And then here we're using the FabFilter Pro Q4 again, just to control the vocal even more. We've got a bunch of dynamic cuts going on. And then I've also got a spectral low shelf across the entire vocal. This is a play that I came up with myself. I don't know if this is like good or not, but I actually rate this.
I'm out of control.
I'm not sure if this is a thing that people do. Again, I'm letting you guys know all the secret sauce. Hit that sub button. I'm essentially using Pro Q4 as Soothe 2 right now.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya. She don't tell me no when I'm.
Controlling all of the ranges, shaping the vocal exactly how I wanted it. And then this I've got this set to spectral.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya.
This is
She
controlling
don't tell me no.
all of the harsh resonance that start peaking, and it's ducking all of them. I can't tell if I'm genius or if that's doing nothing. I think it's I think that's fire though. After that in the chain, we got a doubler 2. This right here, Don Toliver always has some like chorusy vocal effects going on, some like flanger, phaser. It's always something. I heard a little bit of a chorus effect. That's why I'm using the basic doubler, just to give it that wider feel, the chorus feel. You can barely hear it, but it's there, and it's there enough.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her.
Nice. Then after that, I used this plugin for the first time. This is also a Waves plugin. Here, I was just playing around with all of the presets, and I went on this one, another cheap reverb. I definitely messed around with it a decent amount. I think this is like a flanger, and then this is like, I don't even know. It's like a delay, but it's kind of glitchy. It's kind of like a filtered. Let me up the mix and I can show you what it's doing, and I might be able to get a better picture of what's going on.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya.
Yeah, so we've definitely got a flanger in there.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town, human lover.
Yeah, it's basically just a flanger. Think a bit of a phaser and a delay as well. Super saucy. Yeah, I think that's fire. I just added that for the Don Toliver sauce, you know. Then for our first send, we've got a reverb. Second send, we've got a Stellar Echo by Slate Digital. This is just like, I'm using the basic shimmer effect. This is kind of like a delay.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on ya.
It's like a bright vintage delay, kind of slap, but it's like a slow slap. I like it. Sounds fire. And then we got a H delay at the end, just a 8th note delay. And we're side chaining that. It's very predominant at the end because I automated it loud.
Call me Cassius Clay, oh I go crazy about her.
That's fire. Yeah, that's basically it. With everything together, we're sounding like this.
I'm I'm out of control when I'm crushing on you. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town, human lover with her. Baby, come here, I'ma grip on ya.
Yeah, that's fire. You can't tell me that's not fire. Again, if you guys want this Don Toliver vocal preset, you guys can cop it on my B-Star store. First link in the description. And if you guys suck at mixing and mastering and want over 200 presets, I've recently dropped the ultimate mixing and mastering preset pack to get your song sounding professional instantly. You don't have to pay a mixing engineer ever again because you are the mixing engineer after you cop that pack. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. It comes with all of my vocal presets. It's got 100 vocal presets, 50 ad-lib presets, 50 mastering presets, and they're all super fire for all genres. I recommend this pack to everyone. If you struggle at mixing and mastering, not only will you learn from all of the presets, see how all of the plugins work, you guys can mix and match all the presets so you can build a preset for yourself that works perfectly. But yeah, and you're also saving over $2,000 if you cop the pack, if you were to buy all the presets separately. Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you look at the sub button, I'm collaborating with my vocal presets channel. Soon, all of my vocal preset videos will be switching over to that channel. So make sure you sub to that channel as well. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know who I should do a vocal preset on next. I'm doing vocal presets on everyone. But yeah, hit that sub button, hit that like button, comment who I should make a vocal preset on next, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, people. Peace.